Anything craft supply or rocklers, I mean, it is just fantastic. If you're doing pins, boxes, bowls up to 6 inches, it just works fantastic. What is called 3-2-1 is 3 parts shellac, it's 2 parts alcohol, and it's 1 part boiled linseed oil. We got the things here, they're about 22 ounces. I used to sell it for 15. The club's selling it for 12. So that's just a heck of a deal. You know how we put this up there? It's got to be shook up, and it's got to be shook up good. And when you're turning it on, when you're putting it on your project, it's got to be put on like it was free, like it didn't cost anything. I mean, a lot of it. This is set up for a right-handed person.
We can always buy more, right?
Yes, exactly.
Like potato chips.
What we're doing, we're going to rub it on real good. And if you turn it like this, you stopped and you put the bottle up here, you've got to shake it up again if you got to put some more on there. Because if you don't, then first what you're using more alcohol, then it'll get down to here and it'll be like half and half. You don't want that, then you end up putting more alcohol in it. If anybody has any trouble doing this, I want you to give me a call. And everybody's got my number, it's on the internet. Okay, to use this is the correct way to do it. You pick the spot out on your rack. You've got the polish on here. You turn your machine up as fast as it'll go. And you put pressure on here. Up here, we put pressure on it. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Go back a couple times. Now we're going to stop. Here's the spot we used before. We're going to stop. And what we're doing, we're letting it 5 seconds to 90 seconds. Just let it set, just like it is right there. Now you're looking at this, and you can see up there, boy, that really looks shiny. But, do it again. We're using the same spot that we used the last time. You don't want to change spots because you'd be putting too much on. Use the exact same spot that you used before. Going across here. And we're going to let it set again. It doesn't look like we did much, but trust me, we are. We're doing a lot. Now we're going to let it set for another 45 seconds. Same spot again. Oh man, that is just incredible. We're going to let it set for another 45 seconds. And that is just so key in using the same spot right here. If you use a dry spot, you're taking it off. If you use another wet spot, you're putting too much on. I do it 10 times. I want them to just look as pretty as I can. Okay, now I'm using the same spot again. Remember, that's key. Ooh, darn it, that is pretty.
You'll be selling Ginzu knives next week.
Oh, boy. When someone gets on the microphone,
He used to work at Highland Plains.
Yes. Thank you. We're going to let it set for another 45 seconds, same as we did. This time we're going to put some wax on it. Carnaugian's what I use. There's a lot of them out there in the market. And what I do, I come up here and people, you've got your pins and your boxes, and everybody handles those boxes. But when you handle the boxes, you've got your oil in your hands is transported to the pins or the box or the bowls. You put the wax on, and that stops it, or at least it cuts it down. So we're going to put some wax on this.
Is that a different rag, Rick? Is that a different rag, what you use?
Yeah, this is a different rag, absolutely. When you go back to the next, say you're doing pins up here, you do the next pin, you would stick with the rag that you used 3-2-1 on. This one, you're using, just stick with the wax. Okay. And you're breathing that crap and you get it all over your hands. And in this finish, you put 10 coats on like I showed you, it will be far superior. And, like I say, this finish is just way,
How durable is it?
what's that?
Is it durable? Does it last a long
Oh,
time?
absolutely, lasts a
Okay.
long time, lasts as long as anything else up there.
Oh, good.
And, yeah, it's just good stuff, and, there's the club selling it for $12 a bottle, for giving it away.